Today we're going to be discussing Windsong Ranch. Now, one of, if not the top master plan communities in the entire Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now, there are a lot of great things about living in Windsong Ranch, but there are also some downsides that you need to know. Now, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down both the pros and the cons of living in this community so you can make an informed decision about whether or not it's the right fit and place for you. What's up, guys? My name is Casey McEwen, and I'm your local trusted real estate agent and investor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And if you're finding this channel content on all things Dallas-Fort Worth valuable, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. It truly helps out the channel. Now, first things first, let's go ahead and talk about the community itself. Now, Windsong Ranch is located about 37 miles north of downtown Dallas, just over 2 miles west of Dallas North Tollway, and it's a huge community, guys, covering over 2,000 acres with more than 6,000 acres of open space. This area is packed with lakes, wooded creeks, parks, hike and bike trails, outdoor fields, and resort-style amenities. Now, eventually, there will be over 3,300 homes in Windsong Ranch, making it one of the largest and most naturally beautiful master plan communities in all of North Texas. Now, living in Windsong Ranch, you're never going to run out of things to do. Now, Windsong Ranch is easily the most amenity-packed community in all of DFW. Now, the centerpiece of it all is obviously the well-known lagoon, which is simply amazing. It's about 8 feet deep with 3 white sand beaches that make you feel like you're at the actual ocean. You can kayak, paddleboard, and even rent equipment right there. There's a pavilion, grilling stations, beach volleyball, and play areas for the kids, and it's really a one-stop spot for fun, and it's unique to Windsong Ranch. You won't find anything like it in any of the other communities around here. Now, beyond the lagoon, Windsong Ranch has an amenity center called the Commons, which overlooks a beautiful 2-acre lake. Now, inside the Commons, there's the Windsong Ranch Cafe, where you can grab a coffee or a snack without leaving the neighborhood. There are also tennis courts, pickleball courts, and basketball courts, a fitness center, 3 pools, a fitness pool, a resort-style pool, and a children's splash park. You've also got an event lawn, which is essentially an outdoor living room with a fireplace and plenty of indoor and outdoor spaces to relax. Now, the Commons is the heart of the community, and they've done an incredible job making it a place where people actually want to go and hang out. Now, Windsong Ranch has over 600 acres of green open spaces with more than 30 miles of hike and bike trails. There's a mountain biking course, a community garden, a dog park, and even an 18-hole disc golf course. The whole community is designed to encourage outdoor living, so if you love spending time outside, even if it's in the incredible hot summers here in Texas, you're going to feel right at home. Now, Windsong Ranch is a newer community with most of the homes built after 2019. Now, the oldest home sold in the past year was indeed built in 2014, so you're looking at more of a modern architecture and features that appeal really to today's buyers. Now, the community is made up of different neighborhoods, each kind of with its own style, so whether or not you're into traditional, contemporary, or more modern designs, you'll still find something you love in Windsong Ranch. Now, home prices can definitely range anywhere from something like $650,000 to north of $1.5 million, with really the average price sitting right at that $1 million threshold. It's definitely not a cheap neighborhood, but you can get what you pay for with the amenities and quality of life here. Now, Windsong Ranch stands out because of its natural beauty. There are mature trees, green spaces, and well-maintained trails that make you feel that you're essentially in a park, not just another community or another subdivision. Right now, there are 2 elementary schools serving Windsong Ranch with plans for actually a middle school and a high school in the future. This is a big deal for families because it just makes getting kids to school super convenient. Most can walk or bike, which is a huge plus. It also fosters a very strong sense of community, as parents and kids alike can easily connect with all of your neighbors. One thing I can definitely be on the same side with here is I am actually building a house myself, and one of the biggest assets, or one of the things that we love the most, is the fact that the elementary school is literally across the street. Now, it's not literally across the street. You've got to kind of go down a shared easement with where our house is being built, but essentially my fiance and soon-to-be wife can walk our baby boy once he's old enough to go to elementary school, and really any future kids just walk down a short easement across the street and they are at their elementary school. So as far as convenience for schools, that is a huge deal. The fact that they have multiple elementary schools, a middle school, and high school planned in their community, you're essentially not going to have to go outside of this community unless you need to get groceries or do some other kind of entertainment. You'll notice people everywhere walking, jogging, biking, or driving their golf course around. The amenities are always buzzing with activities, which is great if you enjoy meeting people and being part of a very lively community. There's even a full-time on-site community lifestyle director who plans events such as 5K races, music festivals, barbecues, holiday celebrations, and so much more. Plus, there are over 20 fitness classes every single week, so there's always something to do. Now, guys, let's move over to the downside because no place is gonna be perfect, let's be honest. First, it's gonna be the cost of living. With a median home price of about $1 million, Windsong Ranch is incredibly expensive, especially if you're considering Dallas-Fort Worth as a whole being a very affordable place to live. If I sit here and tell you the average priced home in a specific area is $1 million, that is definitely well above the average price here in DFW. Now, yes, you get a lot for your money, but it's still a significant investment, and it might not be within every single person's budget. Next is going to be the commuting, especially dealing with traffic on 380. While the community has a great location within Prosper, getting to and from other areas, especially during peak traffic times, can be a hassle. Now, if you're commuting to downtown Dallas every single day, this might not be the best location for you guys. And the main reason why is because you've got to go all the way down to 380, across 380, and then a massive haul all the way down Dallas North Tollway. It's going to be a pretty extensive drive. But if you do work from home or you work in Prosper, Frisco, or really any of the suburbs in the North Dallas area, you should definitely be fine as far as commute. But again, commuting to downtown Dallas is going to be a bit of a stretch. Another potential downside is just how busy the community is. Now, while some people love having an active lifestyle, others might find it being a little bit too much. Now, if you're someone who prefers more of a quieter and more private environment, I'll tell you guys, Windsong Ranch is not going to be the best fit for you. Last but not least is the ongoing construction, and this obviously is something that is not going to be forever, but Windsong Ranch is still growing. There's still plenty of construction happening, which means noise, traffic, and maybe even the occasional nail in your tire. As I just mentioned though, this is definitely a temporary inconvenience. It's something to consider if you're thinking about moving here. So is Windsong Ranch for you? That's something ultimately that only you can decide. But I'm here to help you figure it out, and whether it's this community or another, I'm ready to assist you in finding the perfect place to call home in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Feel free to reach out anytime with questions. I'm just a call, text, or email away. I'm gonna leave all of my information down in a pinned comment below. Also in the description, again, you can schedule a call, reach out to me on Instagram, or just get a hold of me in any way possible. I'd love to be able to help you. But that's all I got for you guys. Make sure to stay tuned for next week's content. And in the meantime, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for next week.